Some cops think they can bend the rules without facing consequences, but when they realize they've been caught, the moment is priceless. First up, we have an officer who thought he could get away with lying on a police report until the evidence proves him wrong.
Officer Reeves and Sergeant Brian Gilmore responded to a report of a suspicious car parked on the side of a public street on December 14, 2023. They went up to this person after that.
We're here to get a call for a suspicious vehicle, okay? Someone, passerby or whomever called, said it was a white vehicle sitting along the power lines.
I'm sitting on the power lines. Or sitting on a public street.
What's that?
I'm sitting on a public street minding my business. That's all I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay, well, we got a call for a suspicious vehicle. We're just checking on said vehicle. Are you the owner of the car, sir?
I'm sorry, I'm not going to answer any questions. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Can I get a badge number?
It's 37.
And his name?
Sergeant Brian Gilmore.
Brian Gilmore. Okay.
Would you like to speak to him as well?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I just want to mind my business, man. People drive by here, see me parked here doing nothing wrong.
Amendment right not talk to us.
Yes, because I'm not doing anything illegal, right? Literally just parked in a public street. That's right.
Okay, well.
Just because somebody caught in a suspicious car doesn't mean you're doing anything illegal. Did they specifically identify something illegal that I was doing? Was I trespassing?
At this point, the reason we're requesting identification is number one, we identify everybody we talk to. It's part of our routine.
Here's some crucial background. People are typically free to refuse to answer questions without facing immediate jail time under the Fifth Amendment of the United States Constitution. It seems like our officials here have forgotten everything about that. If people saw my channel, perhaps they would have a better understanding of effective law enforcement practices.
It's accepted, and it's something that's been approved by the Supreme Court.
It's not been
and the United States Supreme Court.
It's not been approved by any Supreme Court.
Okay, all right. Well,
unless you have reasonable,
disagree all you want, but just because you think so doesn't.
Unless you have reasonable suspicion of a crime.
Okay. Well,
I don't have to provide any ID, sir.
Well, you're on one of our streets in our town. In order for you to leave, you're going to have to be legally able to drive.
Who pays for these streets, sir?
Excuse me?
Who pays for the street?
Upper Chichester Township.
The township, right? The people. It's a taxpayer-funded street, right? And that means I can park here. I can travel through here also. I can stop on the streets. It's not illegal for me to do that. In your investigation, what have you concluded that I've done that's illegal?
That I have somebody that's refusing to provide identification.
And that's not illegal. Am I under arrest?
Sir. Under the vehicle code?
Am I under arrest?
Huh? You may be, and we'll have to find out.
So are you threatening me with arrest?
Am I threatening you? No, I am not threatening you.
This individual must have dealt with self-proclaimed know-it-alls previously, too.
Sir, well, conduct your job. I'm not providing any ID because I didn't commit any crimes.
You don't need to commit a crime for us to ask you to provide ID, sir.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You need RAS. Without RAS, there's no probable cause. Okay, is that illegal? Can you just come here and identify me?
They didn't say you were a pink flamingo either. So
well, that's fine. But I'm not providing any ID. Where do we go from here? I didn't do anything illegal. Are you threatening me with arrest?
I'm telling you that you need to provide identification.
I'm not providing any investigation. I'm not
required.
Do your investigation. Go and talk to the person who called and find out what I did that was illegal. Talk to them. Do your investigation. Do a thorough investigation. You just don't come here and talk to me. Talk to them, see what I did. Because they called, so talk to them. I didn't do anything wrong. You're not going to force me to identify. But do an investigation to see if I did anything wrong.
And in the state of Pennsylvania, if you're operating a motor vehicle, which is what you're doing.
I'm not operating a motor vehicle.
You absolutely are.
I'm parked on a public street.
You're in command and control of the vehicle.
I'm parked on a public street.
If you were under the influence of alcohol or another drug, I could arrest you for DUI, but you're not.
I'm parked on a public street.
Okay.
Good. That's what I'm doing here. I'm parked on a public street. Doing nothing illegal. You're not providing me the case number?
That's correct.
Okay, well then you're not getting any ID.
Okay.
What's the next step?
You'll probably get a citation for failure to provide driver's license.
Sergeant Gilmore, finally realizing how silly his actions were, decided to do this.
Can you call the dispatcher and give me this incident number? I'd like to document this.
Our police station, grab the incident number.
So you're not providing incident number?
I don't have an incident number until I go back and do the report. I can't just pull one out of thin air.
I applaud this man for being aware of his rights and refusing to be exploited.
I'm not going to be surprised. I'm sorry. Sure. Hey, can I come under? Hey, do you mind giving me incident number, please?
Yep.
That's all I wanted.
Last name's Clapp, badge number's 44.
Thank you, Clapp.
Hey, have a good one.
I just want an incident number. Literally, that's all.
We don't generate an incident number until it clears. All right.
Until it clears what? Like the call?
The radio system, yep.
So you're about to clear it, I would assume?
You can get it tomorrow, okay?
Fortunately, not all police officers are naive, and he locates another one who has the common sense to provide him with the incident number he needs. If you're bad-mouthing the last cops, wait till you see how a journalist was pushed to the ground and handcuffed while covering a news conference. February 8th, 2023, a journalist was broadcasting a news conference about a train derailment in Ohio. Two state highway patrol troopers and the Ohio National Guard's Major General John Harris asked Lambert to stop his live reporting, and that's when an argument started. Major Harris argued that Lambert was being loud and disruptive, but what right does he have to boss and threaten him around?
You were told to shut it down, you continued on. Go.
Now.
Go. Now. Or you can go to jail. Sir. You want to go to jail for criminal trespassing? Do you want to go to jail for criminal trespassing? Do you understand?
You know how quickly our lawyers will get me out?
I don't care.
Sir, can we
I don't care.
Let's talk outside.
Let's talk outside.
Go. Let's talk outside.
Come out the doors. Out the doors. Out the doors.
By other media right here. I'm going to listen.
I don't care. You're going to walk out the door.
I'm going to listen.
You're going to walk out the door.
Do not touch me.
Mine out, sir. You're going to walk out the door, or you're going to jail.
Do not touch me.
Sir, can we talk outside, please?
I'm trying to listen.
Talk outside, please.
And he escalated with me. I am doing my job. This is covered by the First Amendment.
Excuse me, sir. I'm the building supervisor here. Please leave. There you have it. You're going to stand outside. Or you're going to jail. Let's go. Let's go. You're under arrest.
The journalist was in his right to do his job. He didn't do anything to warrant the treatment he got next.
Stop. I am on the ground. What are you trying to do? Okay,
Stop resisting! Stop this! Oh my God! Stop! You want to get this? This is so bad.
Put your weight behind your back. Lay flat. Lay flat, please.
You guys, he's a national correspondent. You cannot do this.
I'm a reporter with News Nation. It's all being recorded right now.
I hope it is. This is horrible.
Because you can't talk to people about doing their jobs.
Oh my God! I cannot believe this.
What's that?
This is horrible.
This is what it's like to be a black reporter in 2023.
Evan, I'm so sorry. Evan, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Sia.
Roll over, sir.
Lambert was thrown to the ground and handcuffed. Does a major have that much authority? Afterwards, the reporter's manager came to clarify his case.
Or disrespect.
Hello.
Or anything. We've been waiting for. We were up there. We had a live shot scheduled to report on this at 5:15. Okay. That's locked in stone. So, coincidence of all coincidence, the governor literally walks out at 5:15. It's the worst possible timing in the world, okay? But there's nothing that we can do about that. He's committed to doing his live shot. He's got people talking to him.
The reason why he is where he is, he was told to leave. He refused to leave.
Okay.
Then the building superintendent comes over and says, I don't want you here.
Okay.
He still refused to leave.
I didn't
so
witness
now he's arrested.
I didn't witness any of that.
That's his own fault he's arrested. All he had to do was pipe up. And he just kept on arguing.
All I'm telling you is, from the television standpoint of
I understand what you're trying to do.
It's
I understand you guys have a job to do. But when he's told to leave by law enforcement,
I can't speak to that.
That's an issue.
But what I thought I might just be able to give you some insight on.
I understand.
If you look at it from the broadcaster's side, the reporter did nothing wrong. He was just following orders, and he knew he was following the Constitution as well. Governor DeWine did not know that the reporter was making this request, nor did he ask that the reporter cease his live broadcast, according to his office. We are unable to comment on the circumstances leading up to the reporter's arrest because the governor was not present when the broadcast concluded. All charges on the journalist were dropped after the news broke of his arrest. This last case had one arrogant major who got battered by the public's opinions, but this next one had a female cop that was beyond dumb.
That's not my problem.
I don't want to take you to jail, but also, I'm doing my job.
You clearly do.
An angry female cop approached an unidentified person who was just strolling about Jacksonville.
Is there a reason I'm doing a job? Yeah, to make money.
Okay, people have just been calling, just thinking it's kind of weird.
It's journalism. I'm sorry.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, it's protected under the First Amendment, so.
I'm not saying you're not.
Sorry about that.
All right, but hold on. Hold on.
Am I being detained?
Yeah, right now.
For what? For which crime?
So I'm further investigating why you're walking around.
What crime? That's not a crime. Walking around isn't a crime. You have to articulate a crime before you can detain me.
I could also detain
Supervisor.
Supervisor, okay.
Yep. You can't detain just anyone. You have to articulate a crime.
I can detain
You're incorrect.
While I further
Get your supervisor and let's find out.
He's probably the type to run from real challenges, opting instead to pick on innocent civilians over the most trivial matters.
But you are failure. You're not identifying yourself. You're refusing.
What crime have I committed?
So at the end of the day, if law
It's not the end. It's the beginning.
Listen to me for a sec. So if law enforcement requests your identification, right? Your name, your date of birth, your ID card, your driver's license number, you are obligated to give that to law enforcement.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Not unless you can articulate a crime.
So I can articulate that this
Walking around is not
behavior.
suspicious. Isn't a crime.
Okay, but it is something we have to investigate.
It's not a crime, so I don't have to comply with anything. I don't have to help you in your investigation.
Okay. Well, I am asking you to identify yourself. You are refusing.
I haven't committed a crime.
That doesn't matter.
It does matter. No, I do not.
Okay.
Hello, sir. How
Name and badge number, please.
My name's Corporal Team Bureau. My officer number is 674.
Thank you.
The Jackson Police Department.
Thank you.
Do you live around here?
I'm not answering any questions.
Okay. Well, you have a nice day then, okay?
Thank you. Am I free to go?
Oh, you did? Yeah, you've been free to go this whole time.
And she told me I've been detained.
Oh, okay.
Twice now. So I'm detained?
Well, you want a supervisor?
Am I detained?
I'm trying to identify you.
That's not happening. Am I detained?
Well, at the end of the day, I'm trying to identify you.
That's not my problem. I don't have to further your investigation for you. That's your job.
Knowing fully well that she could not lawfully hold him, she attempted to sidestep the subject at hand. In the meantime, another officer, maybe sensing the absurdity of the situation, signaled to our buddy that he might go.
Apparently you have no idea how it works. You can't walk up to a citizen not committing a crime and demand ID. That's not how this works.
Okay. Yes, you know the law more.
I do, actually. It turns out that I do. You see, I'm a journalist.
Well, how is that obvious?
I'm gathering content for a story.
Okay, well,
who else does that? Do mechanics do that? Excuse me?
I said everybody with a cell phone isn't a journalist.
If they choose to be, they are. It's in the Constitution.
Okay. Cell phones make you a journalist?
If that's what you choose to do, yeah.
Okay.
This arrogant cop thought he was being clever, but anybody may videotape on public land without facing legal repercussions because of the First Amendment. This friend of ours maintains his position and strikes their ego really hard. These police officers' ignorance of the rules they're tasked with enforcing is quite disgraceful.
We're not in court, sir.
We can be very easily.
I would like to avoid that.
I would rather not, because this is going to keep happening until you guys are taught a lesson.
What's that, sir?
That you can't bully people into giving ID when you don't suspect a crime.
Sir, nobody is trying to bully you into anything.
She just told me she could take me to jail if I don't give her my ID.
What she's trying to make sure you understand is when law enforcement are investigating something.
They can investigate whatever you want. You have to suspect me of a crime.
Is this where our taxes go these days? Truly despicable.
Right now you're detained.
Okay. For what crime do you suspect me of?
Because she's following up on investigation.
What crime do you suspect me of?
Suspicious activity.
It's not. So suspicion is a crime.
Are you going to give her your name and information?
No.
Turn around.
Okay.
This man here was wrongfully detained, arrested, and later charged with resisting a public safety officer and obstructing an investigation. And now an innocent guy who was simply out on a walk has to deal with a criminal record for the rest of his life. If you thought cops behave like the street, you'd be surprised to know that you'll find them at the police stations too.
Yeah, sir, I have paperwork to turn in. Don't walk away from me.
Don't you tell me what to do.
Sir, you're a public servant. I'm telling you.
This auditor filed a complaint about their heedless activities at the Maryland Capitol Police Headquarters in Annapolis. This is an authorized and legitimate activity. However, he is taken aback by what he discovers as soon as he enters the building.
Yep. So I was here a couple weeks ago, and I turned this in, and it wasn't,
Hold on. Let me get a police officer for you.
Okay.
Have a seat right there. What's your name?
I'd rather not give that.
The name is on the complaint, right?
No, it's not.
You'd rather not give your name for the officer to come out here and address you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I checked, so there's no sergeant around.
Okay. So what's that supposed to mean? I'm not allowed to turn in my complaint now?
It's not that you're not allowed
Okay, well, we're during business hours on a Tuesday afternoon, ma'am.
Well, this is session. Maryland General Assembly is in session right now.
Right down the street.
A lot of the officers are out on patrol.
Okay, well, we're going to have to call one over here to do their job, ma'am. You don't talk to me like that. I'm not a police officer. Okay.
I'm trying to assist you.
I'm not talking to you like anything. I'm just saying you're going to have to call a police officer down here. You can't deny me of public services, ma'am.
I'm not denying you anything.
Well, you're telling me there's no sergeant to come down here and do the job. I'll sit over here and ring the doorbell, man. How about that? So what you're saying is there is a sergeant here. Oh, yeah. Let's explain a big lie before you come out here, because you just told me there's no sergeant here. So how are you speaking to a sergeant? How are you speaking to a sergeant then, ma'am? How are you speaking to a sergeant if there's not one here? You want to answer that question? How are you speaking to a sergeant if there's not a sergeant here?
Hi, sir.
Hi, who are you, ma'am?
I'm Sergeant Alexander.
Sergeant Alexander, can you tell me why this lady just lied to me and said there's no sergeant here in the building?
What is it that you need?
Can you tell me, the first thing I need is you to tell me why she just lied to me and told me there's no sergeant in the building.
Okay, well, I said that could handle your issues.
No, you said there's no sergeant here.
No, I said that could handle
Ma'am, it's all on videotape. If you want to sit down and go over it, we can sit down and go over it, and you can see where you're wrong.
The receptionist immediately puts up unwarranted opposition to the auditor. She doesn't even know who he is or what he wants, yet she still behaves so badly. It begs the question of how awful the rest of her squad is.
And regardless, it's during business hours on a business day. There has to be somebody to accept this.
Can I help you?
So then why did she say he wasn't here? Why did she say he wasn't here then? What is the issue? I'm trying to turn in paperwork. I don't know why the lady that came out there who was originally going to help me came out and said, oh, there's no sergeant here to help you, so, and just shook her, so.
Okay.
So what is that supposed to mean? Well, I'm just saying they're all on legislation, so.
We were.
Okay, so what is that? You got down here pretty quick, didn't you?
There's another door.
You got down here pretty quick for being in legislation, aren't you?
Do you have a problem?
You see how quick? I do have a problem. You see how quick you got down here when you thought that I was causing a disturbance, or when someone cried to call you down here, but nobody could come down here to help me 2 seconds ago. Yeah, sir, I have paperwork to turn in. Don't walk away from me.
Don't you tell me what to do.
Sir, you're a public servant. I'm telling you.
No, you're not telling me.
I'm telling you.
Do you want to get arrested again?
Sir, I'm doing. Sir, this is legal.
Give me the papers.
Yeah, it's going to be date, stamp, and a copy to return to me.
I don't have a date stamp.
Well, that's how it's done, sir. That's the official way it's done. You can't change protocol. You can't change protocol just because you don't want to deal with me, sir.
I do want to deal with you.
Okay, then please, I need these stamped, copied, and returned to me. I need a date stamp. You guys have that.
Where?
Back in the office, sir.
We're the only one.
Every police station has that.
Can I see what you're talking about?
No, you can get a date thing, and you can come out here, and then you can stamp my paperwork.
There's one of two ways. You either cooperate
Well, no, sir, there's only one way this is handled.
You're either going to cooperate with me,
Sir, there's a legal way of doing this. Okay, so then why is it that I'm asking them to simply stamp it, sir? I'm asking them to
stamp it as received.
At last, an officer recognizes the existence of a received stamp. I'm not sure why, but this person is able to recognize it and take care of it for him.
Ma'am, I'm doing legal business.
Come with me.
I was told by the commissioner that I could do this. This is legal business. I have legal business. No, ma'am, this is legal business. I'm in a public lobby.
I'm going to be here and I'm going to help you.
Okay.
Outside because you're disturbing.
I'm not disturbing anything, ma'am.
You're disturbing.
No, I'm not, ma'am. I'm asking them to do their job. They're disturbing it by refusing me services, ma'am.
What do you need?
I need these stamped and returned to me.
Simply see how she is pushing the cops aside to make room for herself. She is obviously angry that she has to help this person and deal with him. She's totally engulfed in corruption.
I need these done properly. I'm not interfering with the flow of business. They're refusing to do it.
Hey, I want 2 sergeants here and a lieutenant. That's it. Everyone else can go.
What's up, Barnes? How you doing, buddy? Good, man. How you doing? Good. I'm hanging in there, buddy. I'm hanging in there. I'm trying to fill out complaints for what happened that day, but they're being ignorant about it. So why is it they can't come down here pretty quick to try and help me? Because you came in here huffing and puffing, sir. You threatened 3 times. You threatened 3 times to arrest me. You said you can leave or you're going to be arrested. So that's how I thought you were going to arrest me, because you said it, sir. It came out of your mouth. That's why I thought that.
You might want to look at your camera.
I have it.
You might want to look at that.
You might want to look at it.
All right, that's enough.
Get him out of here.
Go on.
Get him out of here.
I'm waiting for my paperwork, sir.
Go outside with
No, sir. This is a public lobby.
Michael Wilson, the head of police, arrives on the scene. Watch how naive he is about the auditor while he conducts a legitimate audit. He just can't seem to get that it's permissible to file a complaint against a public official.
Business, sir.
You have been told 3 times not to
and
come.
I'm waiting
Listen,
for
look
the...
at me.
And I've been told by the commissioner that if I have legal business, I can come in this office, sir.
Not to trespass into this building because you create a problem when you're here.
I'm doing legal business.
Now I'm telling you to leave the building.
I'm doing legal business.
If you don't leave the building, you're going to get arrested again.
I'm doing legal business, sir.
And again.
I'm doing legal business,
You're not to come back here.
I'm doing legal business, sir. It is, sir.
Get out or get locked up.
I have a right.
Lock him up.
Sir, I have a right to file grievances.
You're under arrest for trespassing.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you
Rebecca, can you just please give me my paperwork so I can leave?
It's too late for that.
Sir, Rebecca, what is going on out here?
You're under arrest for trespassing.
I'm not, sir. I'm doing legal business.
You've been told to leave.
I'm waiting for my paperwork so I can leave. Ma'am, please, that's all I'm waiting for so I can leave. Sir, I'm going to come back here. This is I have a right to file these complaints, sir. Yeah, my cell phone. No. My keys, my cell phone, my wallet. I don't understand why I'm being arrested. I literally, okay. Sir, I was told that if I had legal business, sir, I have a legal right to be here if I'm filing a grievance, sir. I'm filing a grievance, sir. Sir, I'm filing a grievance. I'm allowed here. Sir, this is a violation of 18 Code US 242. It's a deprivation of public services. I have a right to file grievances with my government, sir. I was told by the commissioner when he arrested me unlawfully out here last time and lied upon me, and I was taking the commissioner. I asked them, well, how is it that I can come back here to do this? Because I need, and they said you are allowed back there if you have legal and lawful business. They told me that filing this complaint is legal and lawful business. So how is it that I'm being trespassed, or how is it I'm being arrested for trespassing if I have a complaint that I filled out and filed?
Your initial time that you came in, you were trying to get an investigation started.
I was trying to find out why my tags have been taken off my car.
I got you.
And that's when I was arrested down here.
Is this the second time you filled out this paperwork? Who'd you fill it out on the first time?
You can see both of them right there. No, not the same thing. No, they're for different incidents, different days, different incidents.
I got you.
I filled out different incident forms for different days. So I didn't want to put 5 incidents on one thing, you know what I mean? So that's why, yeah.
So the first one was for the tags and all that stuff?
Yeah. All that justification for nothing. The cops are incapable of thinking with their own brains because they are power drunk. They are only stealing citizen rights and enforcing an authoritarian system.
No, I haven't been banned. I haven't been banned, sir.
Okay.
You can't ban someone from doing a constitutionally protected activity. I have a right to file this, sir. You're right. I can't come here and just sit down and chill in the office. I can't go in there and do the security card process in the center.
Mr. Falk, are you going to allow me to explain to you real quick?
I would rather not speak to you, sir.
Okay, well, that's fine. You can hear.
The auditor reportedly endangered the officer's safety, so he was placed under arrest with a $1,000 bail. He was sent to the Anne Arundel County Detention Center in Annapolis, Maryland, which is located on Jennifer Road. The police succeeded in getting the commissioner to hold him by writing the report to the best of their abilities. This guy's luck is not good.
Next, a racist officer tries to cover up his misconduct, but his body cam captures every detail.
On June 29, 2020, officers received a call about a man pledging his allegiance to ISIS at Fairfield Inn & Suites on Colorado Avenue in Avon. Immediately after, officers were dispatched to the location, and what they did once they arrived will leave you stunned.
Avon Police Sergeant Ruppel.
Hi, my sister works at the Fairfield Inn on Colorado Avenue in Avon. She is a desk worker.
Okay.
There is a male in a full headdress with multiple disposable phones pledging his, pledging his allegiance or something to ISIS.
Okay.
Is very panicky.
Okay, is your sister able to call us?
No, she is at the front desk.
Okay. Okay, what is your name?
My name is her sister.
And what's your sister's name? And do you have a callback number for her, or is she at the actual phone line at the Fairfield?
She doesn't have a cell phone. She's texting me off a deactivated iPhone that has Wi-Fi.
Okay. Does she have a description of this male? Or in a vehicle, or is he on foot?
She said there's a suspicious male here at the desk with disposable phones, 2 of them in a full headdress.
And he's saying he has pledged allegiance to ISIS, and he's in the lobby right now?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'll send some officers down.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Third-party call from the sister of the desk clerk and also her father, advising there's an Arabic male in full headdress, several cell phones claiming his allegiance to ISIS. She's locked herself in the bathroom, no weapon seen at this time. I do not have a clothing description or anything further on the male in the lobby. Head to Fairfield at Chester and 611.
Yeah, let's make sure this isn't a prank.
Let's go on the LT. Back up.
There he is. There he is. Right there.
On the ground, no!
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground! Down! On the ground, do it now!
Get on your car.
Down! On the ground, do it now!
On!
Roll out! Lay down! Roll out! Do it now! Hold your arms up away! Hold your arms up!
Got you. I'm on you.
Get in front of me. Get in front of me. This yellow. Come behind you. Awesome. Head straight out in front of you. Don't move. Behind you. Awesome. Go in. Grab his hands. Cuff him up. We're cover. Get that phone away. Take that phone away. I'm gonna bring that cruiser right here. We're gonna put him in. Pull up.
Want us to check him first?
All right. Turn to your left or your right. Turn to your right.
What happened?
Pull up.
Not good to do like this.
What's that, brother? One detainee. Said she's by herself.
Not good this. I'm tourist and this is good, not good.
Yeah, it's not good. It's right. Take a sweep this place. I don't know. He's got it. She said he's by himself. Anybody else? She said he's by himself. This guy down. Make sure he's got nothing on. We will. Relax. Relax. We're gonna get you to stand up first. You got that? Sit up.
The Arab man, who is named Ahmed Al-Menhali, had no idea what was going on, and the worst part is that he couldn't even speak English, so there was no chance of him defending himself verbally. The officers kept treating him like a terrorist, which was sad to see.
Embassy.
Lift your other leg up.
Says he works for the embassy.
That's nice. Lift your leg up.
Broken my telephone also.
Yeah, so you broke my nail. You check really well. All right. Go here. Come this way. Hey, are you guys good? Hold the front. We're just going to sweep the lot. There's possibly a second guy on scene somewhere. Have a seat in the car.
Yeah, we're good.
Hey, your LT's back up. We're going to sweep the lot real quick.
Okay. Getting your pants in. Getting your pants on the way over here.
Yeah.
The white Honda?
Sebring?
Sebring. Yeah, Sebring.
After harassing the Arab guy thoroughly, the officers then began asking questions, starting with the whereabouts of his car. The Arab guy calls someone who can explain everything to the cops, but as the officers are talking on the phone, something strange happens.
name? Ahmed. What is? He's police. He's a police officer. Where? In Cleveland. Speak Arabic.
This is Officer Smith, the Avon Police Department. Who am I talking to? Good. Yeah, hold on one second. Can't hear him.
This is Officer Cedar, Avon Police Department. We had your brother. His name was also Ahmed. Okay. Well, here's the issue. He's at the Fairfield and in our city. The employee here at Fairfield stated he came in. He's fully dressed in a white gown. If you could explain to them why we did that, that's what I'm saying. We'll apologize. And
you okay?
They got scared, called us, and we detained him.
You okay?
Call you back, okay? Thanks. And now
he just passed out.
Sir, what kind of medical issues do you have?
He had a stroke. He's here in Cleveland for
his stroke
treatment.
Okay.
Family member called us. Okay.
He's had a stroke.
Heart problems?
Is this your brother? No. My daughter was still out.
Did he hit his head?
You guys heard him.
I don't think so. He started falling and I caught him at the last second.
Okay.
I don't think he kind of sat.
Does something hurt? You're hot? Alright, we're getting the cop right now.
The man just suffered a stroke, and they are sitting there like nothing happened. What a horrible bunch of people.
We're going to pick you up and put you on the cot here 1 second, okay?
Yes.
I'm going to take your glasses, give them to the officer here, and put them with your other possessions. Can you talk to me?
Ahmed, how do you feel? What's going on? You not feel so well?
All right, boss, I'm going to sit you up here.
We couldn't explain it because he
How you feel? That good?
Not good? Okay. All right, I'm going to grab your wrist, boss. I'm going to stand you up, and we're going to move you to this cot. You got me?
The call came in. Just let me grab your plate. The squad's going to be taking him to get checked out.
I'm probably going to St. John West Shore, probably. St. John.
He was nodding me and acknowledging.
Oh, okay.
Here, cross him over.
I copy that.
Oh, okay. Once we determined that it wasn't called to report, we immediately took him out of cuffs and out of the car. But now he's completely transformed. I will. You know what, before I need that info again. I'm gonna have this officer. I'm gonna get your information, okay, so I can contact you. Okay, what is your name?
Station Sample 1.
Okay, Officer Alley.
Almen Holly had traveled to the U.S. for follow-up medical treatment at the Cleveland Clinic. Julia Shearson, executive director of the Council on American Islamic Relations Ohio, told NBC News. It was, Almen Holly said, like a terrible dream that makes him angry. Then he added, more than angry, I am sad, too sad. This was perhaps one of the craziest things to happen in recent years. But unlike this next person, Almen Holly was still not the best match for the corrupt cops.
I'm not answering your questions until you answer my questions.
The city is public, sir.
This event took place in Red Bluff, California, when an auditor visited the local police department to exercise his First Amendment rights. But once there, he was shocked to see how corrupt the officers were, so he took it upon himself to teach them a lesson.
What's the reason for doing it?
I just told you, my own personal use.
Okay, well, it's a private lot, sir, so why are we doing it?
This is private?
Yes.
Is there...
It's not owned by anybody but the city, so why are we doing this?
Is there signs or something?
Yeah, why are we taking pictures of this?
Well, again, I'm doing it for my own personal. Hold on 1 second.
What's the reason for
Give me about 20 minutes, and we can go there. Send. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know it was a private lot. I didn't see any signs or anything at the entrances. So, what was that?
What's your name?
What's your name?
My name is Steve.
Steve.
What's your name?
What's your last name?
Right there on my shirt.
And how do you pronounce it?
How do you pronounce Harper?
Yeah.
H-A-R-P-E-R, spelled Harper.
Cool.
What's your name? Why are you recording license plates on a police department grounds? What is your purpose of doing it?
How would I do counterintelligence on vehicles that are out every day?
Well,
so
why
what's
are
the
you doing it?
So what's the I don't
You're
understand the
asking
issue.
me questions, I'm asking you questions. Why are you
Yeah, I know. I don't typically answer questions. That's why I'm asking
well,
what's
then
the
leave.
issue. Well, I need to take some more pictures.
Well, you're not gonna
I'm
take
gathering
it, so
I'm
you can
gathering
leave.
I'm gathering content for a story I'm doing. I mean, I just don't understand.
You could go and come back and ask the chief of police.
Why would I have to ask? This is public.
This isn't public.
Well,
This is a private parking lot owned by the city.
I know, and let me ask you a question. The city.
I'm not answering your questions until you answer my
The
question.
city is public, sir.
Yeah.
If it's owned by the city, there's not a gate or anything or signs
But if we wanted to put
restricted
up
or
a gate,
anything.
we could put up a gate. It's
I know, but you don't have a gate right
It
now.
doesn't matter. You don't have a right to be in the back of a police parking lot. For one, it's an officer safety issue. If you want to press the issue, we will deal with it.
From the get-go, the officer immediately infringed upon the auditor's rights and began lying to him. His approach towards the auditor should have been calm and relaxed, but instead, he reacted impulsively when the incident occurred. This displays his incompetence as an officer.
The Supreme Court.
Do you want to continue this? We'll go
The Supreme Court has ruled I can do this. I suggest you ask a lieutenant. How do you know this? I suggest you ask a lieutenant or somebody higher up, because I guarantee you I can do this. I can record you guys during your duties. You understand? I have a First Amendment right because I'm press. So I have a First Amendment right to do this because I'm press.
Okay, but
so
you don't have to do it. You don't have the right to do it on private property.
This isn't private, sir. This is public.
Absolutely private.
This is publicly owned.
I can gate this off and not allow you in here. If we
I know, but it's not gated now. If you guys wanted to
It's
put
not
up a
open to the
gate, I can urge you. I can talk to the city manager.
Go talk to the city manager and then you can come back.
Do you guys want help with that? We can put a petition out for that.
Perfect.
I mean, I'm pro-police, but you can't kick me out of a public parking lot.
Do counterintelligence on my vehicle?
It's not counterintelligence. I told you.
Do you know what goes on nowadays?
What?
Okay, I don't want to endanger any of my officers, and I don't know what you're doing back here, why you're videotaping our patrol vehicles or anything else. And you're being very reluctant to tell me the information of what you're doing.
I've told you everything I'm doing. I'm gathering content for a story.
Name?
It doesn't matter what my name is.
I gave you my name. Why can't you give me yours?
Because do I have to? I don't have to do that. I don't have to answer
I don't have to
any
give you
questions.
Mine either.
Yes, you do. It's in your policy, actually.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I can get a copy of it very easily and show you where
go
it's
get
in
your
there.
policy. You go get our policy.
So,
sir. I don't
anyways,
have to give you my name.
I'm doing content for a story.
Fabulous.
And this is a public lot. It's publicly accessible. There's no gate, fence, barrier, or doors. I don't need permission to take.
Lot. I'm not going to argue with you. It's not a public.
Where are the signs at, sir?
It's not a public parking lot. It's owned through the city.
Where I know, and the city is.
It's like you could gate off a police department, sir. You don't have a right to be back here.
Gate it often, sir.
You have a cell phone number. Let me call him quickly.
I'm getting yelled at by this guy. He says he's gonna make a call and then I'm getting arrested. This guy's crazy, man. Can I have your name, ma'am?
No. My name tag.
Do you tell that to the judge?
Tell what to the judge?
It's on my name tag when they ask?
You're not a judge.
Stand by him for just a second.
I am your boss, though.
You're not the boss.
I am. I'm a member of the public, and you're here to serve the public.
I do serve the public, but the public doesn't.
Can I have your name and badge number?
My name is right here, badge number 2520.
And how do you pronounce your name?
Just like it's
DX, badge number 2560.
Perfect. Thank you very much, man. That's exactly what we expect out of the police. So these guys are off the hook.
Are you from Red Bluff?
What was that?
Are you from Red Bluff?
Are you?
Oh. Check out the female officer's expression. She looks so entitled, like she's some kind of queen. It's frustrating how some cops let a little bit of power go to their heads and forget that they're supposed to be serving the community. It's a classic case of power corruption, and the outcome is right in front of us.
Negative. Did you learn something?
Yeah.
Okay, I can be here, right?
You learned something today?
Can I be here? Are we good? You could have had an easy conversation, but you came up yelling at me and freaking out. Like you own this place, and you don't. The taxpayers own it. Matter of fact, taxpayers employ you. You're here to serve us. Act like it. It didn't change. I do. I'm here, and I'm going to stay here, and there's nothing you can do about it. Obviously, I know what I'm talking about. You're a public servant. I am. Your wife loves my intelligence. So, what? What is this? Blah, 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 bud. This guy's something else.
And that's how you humble corrupt cops. Thanks to the auditor, this cop will never harass another person for exercising his or her rights. We need more of these kinds of people in this country, so they can put corrupt officers like these in check. If you think this auditor owned the officer, wait until you see this next case, in which a McLaren owner shows a corrupt cop who's boss.
I'm not writing you for speeding. I'm writing you for reckless driving.
A YouTuber with a channel by the name of Drive Show was driving his McLaren down the road when suddenly, an officer pulled him over. When asked about the reason for the stop, the officer started giving ambiguous reasons and gave the man a ticket. But the way the man handled the situation is nothing short of awesome.
So why don't you tell me why I stopped you?
Swerving?
Swerving?
Yeah, we were trying to make the car make noise and swerve and take a video.
Swerving is why. Sir, you go ahead and step out also over there, please. Going on to that side.
It's right in the...
I'm going to let you direct me right from over there. Going over there.
How are you? Sure. First of all, I have a weapon in the car. It's right in my console there.
Very good.
I'm not going to put my hands anywhere near it for you.
Where is the gun?
It's in my console here. You're free to reach in and grab it if you'd like.
Okay. Well, why don't you come on out of the car and I'm just going to grab it for my safety.
Absolutely.
It's not against the law to have it.
No, I know. What we were trying to do was just do like a quick speed up so I could just downshift and make the exhaust loud.
Why would you do that, sir? You're willing to risk a reckless driving citation.
Absolutely not.
For the company.
Absolutely not.
Well, because I can articulate reckless driving right there. It's a two-lane curvy road with driveways all over the place. We work a ton of deer-related crashes on this roadway over here.
The officer clearly had no reason to stop the car owner, but as he realized that the owner was pretty confident in himself and not afraid of his authority, the officer started coming up with reasons that even a 5-year-old could tell were made up.
I'm not writing you for speeding. I'm writing you for reckless driving.
Right? Reckless driving, that's severe.
Yes, sir, it is. Your driving was severe.
I don't believe that.
Well, difference of opinion, okay? That's why you're being accused of it.
Yeah, so there's nothing like getting a reckless driving ticket when it's completely undeserved, but you know, you meet those kind of cops that this is why I have a great respect for law enforcement, not for certain officers. There is no way there was any reckless driving going on. There was no endangering of anybody. But yeah, we'll deal with it.
These officers have no sense of duty. They're simply drunk with power and jump at every opportunity they get to harass people. But luckily, the McLaren owner was smart enough to not get intimidated by the officer's false persona.
Finally, an officer who found himself at the receiving end of a quick reality check.
On January 1st, 2021, Corporal Scott W. Bertzik was driving near 6200 W. Newberry Road in Gainesville, Florida, when he crashed into a vehicle that had just started to move at a green traffic light. Officer Brooks Shutterly responded to the crash and immediately recognized Corporal Birdie Bertzik as involved.
And you are Silver Car?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you want to go back over there, I'll come get your info in just a second.
All right, thanks.
So,
Yeah, reached out for my lighter, slammed into his ass.
Cool.
No, not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
You didn't want to do an information exchange?
No, he does. Now I found it.
Okay. Well. Alright. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, no, I'm good.
Your airbag went off. Your car.
No, absolutely. Which I just
That sucks. once Neil's off, he can come give you a ride. Do you want me to let him know you found the insurance? And... Well, maybe you should not do that then. So, you want me to let him know you found your insurance, see if he wants to do an information exchange?
Christ. That's fine.
Okay. So, he mentioned you guys had talked about exchanging information, but he hadn't had his insurance pulled up. Yeah. We have a couple options with this. It's really cut and dry, so if you want to just go through insurance, you can. If you want a full-fledged report, we can do that. However you want to go about it.
How long will the report like take? A long time?
It usually takes about 15 to 20 minutes for me to get the driver's exchange done.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Okay. Yeah. Can I get your driver's license and if you have your registration as well? And are you the registered owner of the car?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Did you have any passengers?
Yeah,
okay. Is he still here?
Yeah, he's right.
Okay, cool. Is the guy with the hat on?
Yes, ma'am. This right here.
Yes, sir. No, we don't take pictures of it because crashes are civil. Yeah, whenever we do any kind of crash reports or anything, unless there's a DUI involved or, you know, like a hit and run or something, a criminal aspect, we don't usually take photos.
The resulting scenario is a sight to behold. Officer Brooke clearly knows that his supervisor is drunk, but she tells the man whose car got hit that they can't take a picture unless there is a DUI involved. That's a little suspicious of her. But then she goes back to talking to the supervisor, and he is wasted.
Give me a second because I'm going to call Priester and see if he needs me to do anything special since it's one of us.
Yep.
So. Yep. Give me a minute. Yep. Sorry, Birdie. Hey, this crash, Birdie, ASO come work it? Okay. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've worked a crash with one of us in it, so. No, he's not on duty. He's in his POV. But I just didn't want there to be any, like, conflict of interest type issues. Alright, that was it. I just want to make sure. Alright, bye. You good?
Wait on his way?
Huh?
Wait on his way?
He's not coming.
Okay.
Good?
Walking home, but yep, I'm good.
I'm sure Neil would come get you if you need. I mean, he's up. I texted him.
What a fucking man.
You don't need EMS?
No.
Hey man, your airbag deployed. I gotta ask.
I know.
Alright.
One of them days.
Yep. Alright. Here's that back. And then I'm not sure where your brother went, but I have his license too.
You right now?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna just go hand this to him real quick, and then we'll be done.
Is he really?
So, Birdie, you giving me some indicators?
Oh.
Listen.
Shit, woman.
Listen. Valdez is coming out just to... I'm not gonna lie to you about it.
She's on her way?
Yeah, she's on her way. Because I'm not really comfortable with this whole thing at all, but I'm not going to lie to you about it.
Oh, no. I don't mean to put you in that Yep.
Yeah.
Despite being super uncomfortable, the brave officer did the right thing and addressed the elephant in the room. The way she explains everything to the supervisor is amazing.
So, from now on, you know how it goes. You can't consume anything, okay? Because right now, you're being detained.
Wait, what?
I'm holding on to you because I have a supervisor coming to see if I need to do a full-fledged DUI investigation or not. So please don't make my life difficult.
I would never do that to you.
Okay. I'm very uncomfortable right now.
And I apologize for putting you in that position. Are you on?
Yes. Yes, I am. And I'm going to remain on.
Fair enough.
Because integrity. You know you can't smoke right now.
Why?
You can't consume anything.
Why?
Because if I'm going to do a DUI investigation, it impedes it, so you can't consume anything. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Okay. Whatever. Divorce is divorce.
Not really.
Sometimes. After waiting uncomfortably, Officer Brooke finally gets off the hook as her supervisor comes on the scene. Then both supervisors have a conversation. Take a look at what they have to say about Officer Brooke's behavior.
Title 22, 10 force. Here, I'm gonna go print stuff. Okay.
But well aware. I'm pretty sure that's the people I ran into, and they would still be sitting in their car. If she wants to do DUI, do it. I'm not going to put you in that spot. Not going to put her in that spot.
723. We have any spare units?
I will never
up here at Entire Web. I think it's
put anyone in that spot.
3 people from his crew that are.
She's absolutely 100% right in what she's doing.
That's 10-4 and identification.
Are they still sitting in their car?
Okay. Somebody's in the driver's seat. Little silver car?
Yep. And are they there because she told them?
You just saw me walk up, so
No,
I really don't know.
I don't know.
I could go ask, but...
If she told them that I'm law enforcement, that 100%.
You can't consume anything. You're killing me.
Trying.
Come on.
So,
what's too late now?
Question, because you just had somebody else roll up.
Okay. I think they're with him, because he was still in the car.
And he's free to go?
Yeah, he's good.
Okay, is he just hanging out to hang out?
Yeah, because his car's all jacked up on the back.
Okay, so we have him a tow, or what is he doing exactly, I guess?
I think his sister is coming to pick him up.
Tired and pissed. Do what you gotta do.
Alright. Well, we're going to go to the back of Sarge's car.
Okay.
Because that's where my clipboard is.
Okay.
And that's where the most level ground is. And there's a line.
Fair enough.
Despite the drunk cop's behavior, he doesn't appear to abuse his power, possibly due to the presence of the body cam, which he checked if it's turned on. But nonetheless, he cooperates for the test, and the results are hilarious to watch.
I'm going to check your eyes. Please remove glasses if you wear them. Keep your head still and follow the stimulus. It's going to be the blue light at the end of this pen. Do not move your head. Do you understand the instructions?
Yes, I do.
Alright. We're going to do the walk and turn now. So, your right foot in front of it with your right heel touching your left toe. Keeping your hands at your side, like so.
Leaning.
Hmm?
Leaning.
Okay. I'm trying to find the most flat spot.
I'm trying.
All right.
But I mean, it's leaning. But
Here,
I'm trying.
let's do it this way.
I'm good.
Go ahead and stand here. We'll do it this way. So you're going to stand like this until I advise you to do otherwise. Do not start until I tell you to. Do you understand the directions? You may begin the test. Do you want to finish?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9.
The supervisor is clearly drunk, so much so that he can't even walk in a straight line. But he is still not ready to admit it explicitly.
Please don't walk away. I'm not going to. But you know I gotta finish.
You know why I don't do DUIs?
Why?
I can't demonstrate.
Yeah.
I don't have the fucking balance to demonstrate. Literally. In uniform, I can't do this shit. With nothing in my pocket. 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014.
You can stop.
Perfect.
After failing the test miserably, the drunk supervisor is asked to join them back to the police department for a breath sample. And the way he reacts to this is absolutely crazy.
And Lieutenant Bradford's going to be sick. The way we would like to play it is sworn complaint as Lieutenant Bradford. That we can do to fix this, bro.
They just fucked my kids, my family, fucking everything. No,
absolutely
I'm fine. I'm sorry.
No, you're not these people. That's fine. It's okay. But we already know what the game plan is.
bag.
I gotta walk that pieces.
Don't let come off, Birdie. Yeah.
There you go.
Listen to me.
Put them on.
I'm not gonna cuff you.
Oh, yes you are, because they're watching.
No.
Yes you are, they're watching.
Okay. We'll cuff you over by my car.
Yes you will.
Yes.
They're watching.
Yes. You've been compliant. Can I at least cuff you in the front? Yelling at me.
I know. My fault, not yours.
It's got the hinge locks. Okay.
After enduring the misery and discomfort caused by the drunk officer, at least Officer Brooke received an apology and a hug. It's not ideal, but things could have ended much worse.
I'm very sorry. Did I put you in this position? You have no idea. Battery, woman.
I'm gonna be off the air in a minute anyway. Yeah, it's a lot different when they ask you in an interview saying, hey, you know, what would you do if this happened to...
I know. You're kidding. Believe me, so proud. And so sorry. All at the same time.
You're gonna make me cry.
Corporal Bertzik blew 2 breath alcohol samples of .153 and .156, nearly twice the legal limit. Bertzik later admitted to drinking Bacardi rum with Diet Coke and driving his car, the report reads. In addition to the DUI charge, Bertzik was cited for reckless driving. However, while court records show he was cited in the crash around 1:30 a.m., the report states that he wasn't taken into police custody for the DUI until 5:15 a.m., and the reason is not clear in the police record.
These officers learned the hard way that they can't escape the truth. Let me know what you thought of these cases in the comments below. If you enjoyed watching these moments of justice, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.